G'day guys, Jeff here, and this is part 2 of 2 of the Crysis2 perks or suit modules, and let's move on to Stealth. So Stealth Enhanced is the first one here, and level 1 we've got a faster transition in and out of stealth mode, so that's good for people who what I don't want to say camper, but who are a little bit tentative with playing first-person shooters. Number 2 is no shadow cast when you're in stealth mode, which is a big giveaway for when you're in stealth mode. I don't know if you've noticed that, but you do cast a shadow. And number 3 reduces energy drain in stealth mode, which is also another good one, but it takes a while to earn those. Blind Spot, number 1, it provides protection from enemies' maximum radar bonus, and everyone gets that. That's like one of the third kill streaks that you can earn. 2, provide protection from enemy tagging. Now, not many people use enemy tagging, but you can actually put on your visor and tag the enemy. I've yet to do that, so I might do that in an upcoming video. At Blind Spot 3, you become less visible to enemies in nanovision, so when you're in stealth mode, they have a difficult time seeing you. Covert Ops. At level 1, we reduce the sound of our footsteps, which is quite good. Level 2, we provide protection from the Ceph airstrike. Not many people get the Ceph airstrike, so number 2 is not so great. But number 3, enemy footsteps are louder within range, so that's obviously one that has its benefits. Although with enemy footsteps, it's hard to tell sometimes, even with a good headset. I have the Astro, but it's hard to tell whether their footsteps are coming from above you or below you, so you actually have to coordinate the sound with the minimap to determine if they're on the same level as you or not, because you're in these big heavy suits and they make a lot of noise. Next up we have Jammer. Level 1 scrambles the radar of enemies within range. I've used that quite a bit, but it gives away your position, obviously, they know you're nearby. Number 2 provides protection against enemies with the radar jammer attacks. And number 3 scrambles the radar of enemies within an increased range. So that gives away a little bit less of your position. Tracker 1 highlights the footsteps of enemies nearby. Number 2 highlights enemy routes with the direction that they walk, so you can actually see their footprint on the ground, which is quite cool. And number 3 highlights enemy routes with increased frequency. So that means the polling, just seeing where the footsteps are is quicker, so it's easier to follow them. Cloak transfers next. At level 1, it identifies the nearby enemies that enter stealth mode. Level 2 increases the visibility of cloaked enemies, which can come in handy. And number 3, maximum visibility of cloaked enemies. So I haven't really seen that in action, but it sounds like it would be beneficial. I mean, when someone's cloaked now and you don't even have cloak transfer on, you can see them quite easily anyway when they're moving, especially when they're shooting, because they lose their energy straight away. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what level 3 does here. Lastly, we have Visor Enhanced. Level 1 highlights enemies through the weapon scopes. Number 2 provides protection against flashbang grenades. Not many people have been using flashbangs. It's something I'll bring in a future video. And number 3, reduce the energy cost of nanovision. So you can see stealth people, but I don't know if level 3 is actually worth it. Anyway guys, that's it for the stealth modules, and the last video covering the power modules will be next. Until next time guys, see ya.